So students, today we are going to talk about the fiber optics. So fiber optics is a branch of physics which is based upon the transmission of light through fibers of glass or plastic. So these fibers, which is made up of glass or plastic, they may carry light over distances, maybe ranging from a few centimeters to hundreds of kilometers. John Tyndall is the founder of fiber optics. He was a British physicist and he is the founder of fiber optics. The basic principle of fiber optics is that light can be guided along a curved stream of water, employing the optical phenomena of total internal reflection, which is commonly known as TIR. Okay, so students, you might have seen the modern electronic industry. It utilizes many devices such as, or many means such as telegraphy, telephony, and radio communication, where we use radio waves and microwaves to carry information over the copper wires and coaxial cables. So the information carrying capacity of these wires, that is copper wires or coaxial wires, the information carrying capacity of these means of communication, this is highly restricted, right? So the use of light waves in place of radio waves and microwaves enhances tremendously the number of signals that can be transmitted simultaneously, right? So these are the traditional means of communication: radio waves, microwaves, copper wires, coaxial wires. So you are using these signals in the past, like for telegraphy and telephony, right? But since the signal carrying capacity of these ways of communication is highly restricted, so therefore a new way of communication, which is fiber optics, has come into play, and the benefit of this is that it tremendously enhances the number of signals that can be transmitted simultaneously. Okay. Now let us talk about the optical fibers and their manufacturing first. Then we will go to the principle of fiber optics communication.
Can you turn to the last page also?
Yes, please.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so this is optical fibers and their manufacturing. So here we will see how they are made up of, what is the internal construction of the fiber optics, optical fibers and their manufacturing.
Well, the same fiber optics which are used in internet nowadays instead of the normal Wi-Fi. People are getting fiber, so this is the same concept
Yes,
behind it.
yes. These are the same fibers that you are using in your computer systems for the transmission of signals from one place to another place, right?
Also, how these are electrical signals, right? Internet. So how can how can light help in the transmission of data?
Yes. That I will let you know after this article. We are going to study about the principle of propagation, how the light is being transmitted. So this is totally based upon the total internal reflection. See, this is a light signal, right? Maybe in the form of laser. So this laser is carrying the signal, and this is injected inside the fiber, right? And inside the fiber there is a core, there is a cladding which is being surrounding the core, and then entire setup is kept inside a polyethylene jacket. So this is injected inside the this fiber through a certain angle which should be greater than the critical angle, and when this is inserted inside this, the light is being confined in this only, because it is being totally reflected inside the core, inside the fiber, right? So इस तरह से इसका जो है वो transmission from one place to another place होता है. So this may be a laser light, this may be laser light which is being carrying the signal. Okay.
So मैम लाइट अपने अपने साथ वो सिग्नल वेव्स को कैरी करती है, तो
Yes.
इसीलिए उनका
Yes.
प्रोपेगेशन स्पीड बढ़ जाता है.
Yes.
ओके मैम.
Okay. Okay, so optical fibers are, as I told you, they are the light guiding cables used in the optical communication. And basically, optical fiber, this is a cylinder of transparent dielectric material and designed to guide visible and infrared light over long distances. Okay, so it works on the principle of TIR, as I told you, total internal reflection. What is TIR? TIR is when
Ma'am, when I is greater than 0.
yes, when a ray of light travels from denser to rarer medium, and if the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle. So for every material, the value of critical angle is slightly different, right? So if the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle क्या होता है? क्रिटिकल एंगल वो एंगल होता है जब आपका लाइट जो है वो इंटरफेस के अलॉन्ग रिफ्लेक्ट होती है, राइट? इसको मैं बताऊंगी आपको डिटेल में अभी नेक्स्ट इसमें. So when the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, then the light gets totally reflected. Okay, so construction में क्या है? Optical fiber, this consists of core of transparent dielectric material, right? This may be a glass, this may be your plastic. So this is core is being surrounded by cladding. And the important thing here which you need to know is the refractive index of cladding is always lower than the refractive index of core. Okay, the refractive index of cladding is always less than the refractive index of the core. इसीलिए फिर आपका जो light है that will go from denser to rarer medium. Okay, so I will let you know जब हम construction इसका next करेंगे.
Ma'am, please show the previous page.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so this cladding, this is also made up of glass or plastic, लेकिन इसका refractive index कम होगा as compared to refractive index of the core. Okay, the cladding this is further enclosed inside a polyethylene jacket, जिसको हम सीध भी बोलते हैं, सीध. Okay, so this cladding is surrounded by the polyethylene jacket which is called seed. The seed protects the cladding and the core from the contamination and harmful influences of moisture. So optical fiber, this may be a single fiber or this may be a fiber consisting of a number of एक bunch of fibers होता है जिसमें इकट्ठा आपको एक polyethylene jacket के अंदर उसको डाल देते हैं. So this may be like this. You have the core inside whose diameter is y is equal to 50 micrometer. Then this core is further surrounded by the cladding whose diameter is approximately 125 micrometer. And then further this cladding is being surrounded by a polyethylene jacket whose diameter is 150 माइक्रोमीटर. ठीक है, तो ये तो इसमें क्या है, इसमें सिर्फ आपका एक ही कोर है. सो ओनली वन एट वन टाइम यू कैन ट्रांसमिट ओनली वन सिग्नल, बट देयर आर काइंड ऑफ फाइबर्स वेयर मेनी कोर्स आर इंसर्टेड इनसाइड ए सिंगल पॉलीइथाइलिन जैकेट. तो उसमें क्या होता है कि लाइक यू हैव okay, so this is like you have 6 or 8 fibers inside the single jacket. Okay, so this is core surrounded by aluminum shield and then cladding. And then finally the polyethylene jacket, this one. Okay, principle of propagation. So principle of propagation, as I told you, this is TIR, total internal reflection. And since the refractive index of the cladding is lower than the refractive index of the core, so the cladding will act as the rarer medium and the core will act as the denser medium. So you have a fiber maybe like this. So this is core, and if this is, let's say, cladding, this is uniform, so please make it accordingly. So when the light is being incident at a certain angle which is greater than the angle of critical angle, then this will be, since this interface, this will act as an interface of denser and rarer medium, this being the rarer medium and this being the denser medium. So the light is going from denser to rare. So here, if the angle is greater than the critical angle, if the angle of incidence is greater than the critical angle, then instead of getting refracted along the rarer medium, it will be totally reflected back inside the same medium, which is the core. Okay, same thing happens over here. So instead of getting refracted downwards, there will be no refraction and it will be totally reflected back inside the core, and this phenomena continues till the another end of the fiber. So there will be multiple reflections ideally, like this, right? So the signal sustains its strength and also confines itself completely within the core during the propagation. Therefore, you can say that this is a optical fiber. It acts as a wave guide because it is guiding the wave inside the within itself. One important thing, if there is bending of the fiber, then signal will get lost. There is a huge loss because in that particular situation, the critical angle will change and there will be loss of signal if we are bending the signal. Okay. So this is your incident light ray and this is your immersed light ray or signal, you can say. This one is cladding and this one is core. So next one is TIR. Let us understand this phenomena. What is TIR? Total internal reflection. So as I told you, if the light is being incident on a interface of denser and rarer medium, then at an angle which is greater than the critical angle, then the light is reflected back inside the same denser medium, and this is known as the total internal reflection. Now, in order to understand this, let us imagine a situation where O is any light source in the higher refractive index medium, that is this medium is the denser one, and above this line, this medium is the rarer one. So let us say this is N. Now let's say, since this O is the source of light, let's say OA is the light incident ray this is the normal, let us say, and let's say I1 is the angle of incident, that is the angle at which the light is being incident on the interface. As I told you, this is the denser one and this is the rarer one. So I1 is the angle of incidence for this interface, and since the light is going from denser to rarer, so it will go away from the normal. Okay, so it means the angle of refraction R1 will be greater than the angle of incidence I1. Okay. Now if you consider another situation where another ray of light OB is being incident on the interface such that this angle of incidence is greater than I1. ये जो आपका पहले वाला angle of incidence था, इससे ये बड़ा है. Let us say this is critical angle. Let us say this is phi c. ठीक है, देखो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, जैसे जैसे आपका angle of incidence बढ़ता जाएगा, this angle of refraction will also increase. ठीक है, and there would be a situation when the angle of incidence would achieve a value where this angle of refraction will become 90 डिग्री. क्या होगा, 90 डिग्री बन जाएगा. तो वो 90 डिग्री जब ये आपका एंगल ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन बन जाएगा तो उसको हम क्या बोलेंगे, क्रिटिकल एंगल बोलेंगे. सो दिस इज योर क्रिटिकल एंगल. हियर द एंगल ऑफ रिफ्रैक्शन इज 90 डिग्री. Okay, so this angle here in this situation, when the light is being refracted along the interface of the rarer and denser medium, so in this situation the angle of incidence is known as the critical angle. Okay, phi c, this is denoted by phi c. Phi c is the critical angle. Okay, now there will be a situation when you keep on increasing the angle, this angle of incidence, that is when the angle of incidence becomes greater than the critical angle, then what will happen? ठीक है, यहाँ पे हमने बोला this is the angle which is greater than the angle of incidence. Let us say this is I2. Now since angle of refraction is increasing and it has reached to this value where the light is being refracted at the interface of the denser and rarer medium, it will again increase because now we are again increasing the angle of incidence. So now since it is increasing, so it will come to the same medium, it will be reflected along the same medium. Okay, so here this is again I2, angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Okay, so now the light will be reflected back in the same medium and this process will be continued till the another end of the fiber. Okay, so at critical angle, when the angle of incidence is equal to critical angle phi c, then angle of refraction is equal to 90 degree. And if we apply Snell's law over here, then Snell's law says that the refractive index of the
sin I by sin r equals to mu2 by mu1.
Yes, yes. So mu2 by mu1 means, if in this case we can say if this is let's say glass and this is let's say air, then the light is going from glass to air. So this will be the refractive index of the air divided by the refractive index of the glass. That would be the refractive index of the interface, and this will be equal to sin I, which is phi c here, and we are considering
1 ही हो जाएगा upon.
हाँ, divided by sin 90. So this will be 1. So this is equal to sin of phi c. So you can say critical angle हमारा कितना होता है? This is equal to sin inverse the refractive index of the interface. Okay. So this is total internal reflection. इसके जो benefits हैं, what are the benefits of total internal, कई बार एग्जाम में छोटे क्वेश्चंस में पूछ लिया जाता है, what are the advantages of TIR or total internal reflection. So there is absolutely no absorption of light. क्योंकि एब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ लाइट नहीं हो रहा है तो सिग्नल का लॉस भी नहीं होगा. एंटायर इंसिडेंट एनर्जी is returned along the reflected light. Okay, so in spite of the infinite number of reflections that are being there inside the fiber, you will receive the same signal at the other end. So that is the main importance of this TIR. Okay. So next one is acceptance angle and numerical aperture. I think that we can do in the next lecture. That's all for today, students. Any doubt?
Ma'am, can you please turn to the page where you showed the diagram of cladding?
This one?
Ma'am, before that.
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you explain the upper diagram again?
This one? Upper is ये वाला?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, the internal part, the most internal part is the core of your fiber, right? And core is having diameter of the order of approximately 50 micrometer. This core is further surrounded by cladding having less refractive index as compared to core. इसका जो refractive index होगा इससे कम होगा. So this is having approximate diameter of 125 micrometer, and this cladding is further surrounded by the polyethylene jacket. This one, right? This is also known as seed. This is also known as seed. This is cladding. Okay, and this is core. Okay, this is polyethylene jacket whose diameter is approximately 150 micrometer, right? So this is about this diagram. Anything else?
Ma'am, what are these little circles you have drawn in the core in this downward diagram? In the